Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Rafael Leao! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rafael Leao has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could...
He's had a hit! Hakimi with the clearance. Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Barcola. Kvaratskhelia. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very...
Barcola! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Chukwueze. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kyle Walker. So we're still where we started right now. Chukwueze. Here's João Felix. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Now Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. That has been cut short. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a decent clearance. Chukwueze. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele's delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
30 minutes gone. Rafael Leao. Now it's Chukwueze. Abraham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chukwueze. Now this could be a chance. Fabian Ruiz. And here's the chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Fabian Ruiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Milan with the corner. They're first. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gabia cuts it out. Joao Felix. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? Floated through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Merci de votre compréhension.
There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Joao Felix. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Chukwueze. Oh, great play! Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And it's Loftus-Cheek. And here's Abraham. Paris Saint-Germain still this single goal behind. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha. No, again there's no way through. And here's Barcola. Vitinha. And he's really put himself on the line here. He's being shifted off it, and he's gone backward here. Fabian Ruiz! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been cleared. Dembele!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Milan have it back and can go again. Mendes makes the interception. Dembele. Joao Felix. Joao Felix. And that's aimed into the middle, punched away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Chukwueze! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Ball swung in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, what a ball! Joao Felix. Chukwueze. He's played him through. Now it's Abraham. Backward it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. Abraham. Chance! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Knocks it out wide. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. That has been knocked clear.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Marquinhos. Here's Vitinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Rafael Leao. He is through here. Rafael Leao. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Dembele. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Joao Felix. Hernandez. Abraham is herring after that one. Vitinha. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, now here's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Dembele. And that should get the job done. No goals as yet. Fabian Ruiz. Kyle Walker. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this... Bakula! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Played out wide. That'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Nice bit of trickery. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pinches it off him. Driving on and making good progress. Fabian Ruiz. Distributed tidily. Chukwueze. Rafael Leao. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well read, and the danger is averted. João Neves. And it's Dembele. Now Fabian Ruiz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Oh, delightful ball. Rafael Leao.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Chukwueze. Rafael Leao. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Joao Felix. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Joao Felix. It's anyone's ball now. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Kvaratskhelia is flagged offside.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Threads one in. Now it's Abraham. Marquinhos. Barcola is onto it in a flash.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Abraham. Rafael Leao. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Kvaratskhelia!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. And that is a little undercooked. Rafael Leao. Abraham. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, important interception. Dembele. Can he spark a counter here? Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Loftus-Cheek. Kvaratskhelia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's through, now is he in? Gets his pass away. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Joao Felix. Now it's Joao Felix.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rafael Leao! He has done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
We have got changes here for both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 29.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that could have brought them level.
Doué nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
And we have our very first corner. Good read, needed to be. Vitinha! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have
He's had a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Look at the space here. Reinders. Abraham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Nuno Mendes. Zaire Emery. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Real chance! And now they can clear their lines. The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Decent game of football, that. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. As you can see, we've already started here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Kvaratskhelia. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. It's a really well-measured ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. Hakimi charging forward down that flank. And he's taking no chances there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao does well to get it back. Joao Felix. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless. Now it's Chukwueze. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Barcola. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And it's Dembele. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played out towards the right wing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dembele. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a good ball. Barcola! So, what can they make of this? Now it's Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. Loftus-Cheek getting this one clear. Vitinha. Joao Felix. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dembele. It's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Done delicately. Passes shortened. He's had a hit! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows.
Decent hit! Joao Neves gets flagged offside. That's been cut out, well played. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Attention, changement.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Abraham! Now it's Rafa. Chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And the keeper beats it away. Backward it goes. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a great ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Abraham goes back. Dembele looking to add to his goal. Barcola. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tomori tries to clear.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Musa. Looking tidy in possession here. Now there's a fine ball. Rafael Leao! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Neatly clipped into space.
898.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Joao Felix. Rafael Leao has a go! Just not quite happening for him just now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
Bakula! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Loftus-Cheek, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. And they win it back again. Hakimi. Fabian, there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fabian Ruiz is offering a wry smile there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Le numéro 7, le numéro 10, le numéro 8, le numéro 87.
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Le numéro 9.
Just about up to
Le numéro
75
19.
minutes.
Le numéro 44.
With a
Le
definite
numéro
fell
23.
there.
Le numéro
Well, you
14.
might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Lee Kang-in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Just eases him off the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's looking for the runner here. Pass is just off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Rafael Leao. Marquinhos gets it away. And here's Rafael Leao.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well manoeuvred. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Lee Kang-in, Gonzalo Ramos.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Great ball. Pulisic! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. As you can see, we've already started here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Rodrigo. Chouameni. Now Alaba. Rudiger. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. João Neves, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vitinha. And here's Barcola. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Rodrigo really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Rodrigo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fabian Ruiz certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Kvaratskhelia. Looking for the run. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a good ball out wide. And here's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Barcola. Barcola! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcola just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Dembele. Foot in. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
No, again there's no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. João Neves has created one goal already. 5 minutes till the break. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Dembele. João Neves. Here's Vitinha. And here's Barcola. Kvaratskhelia. Climbs up big! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Barcola. That's Dembele. That's good play. Camavinga. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Camavinga. Mendes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Paris Saint-Germain come off having scored the only goal of... He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
Barcola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cut it out. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. João Neves. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Barcola ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. He's played him through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Alaba. Still just the single goal between the sides.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, nice touch. Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. Well read, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rodrigo. Chouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Now it's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Now that's well seen too. Gently done. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vitinha. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's on his way! Great chance! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 8.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got...
Header!
Le numéro 14. Attention.
He will be
changement.
livid with himself. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. And he's managed to get free.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Oh, great. There's the hit! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that has been clubbed away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Vitinha. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back.
And the shot! They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So that's got things underway. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And claimed it back swiftly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's well spotted. Kubasi. Yamal is herring after that one. And he was quick to react.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Now it's Chukwueze. Well timed, excellent interception. Joao Felix. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri. Gavi. And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And Fermin. He's having a go! That had everyone off their seats.
Fermin nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
He's through here. Oh, great ball! Neither side yet able to find the net. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Chukwueze. Balde. Pedri. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Abraham. That is good alertness. Gavi. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Joao Felix. Loftus-Cheek.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's gone looking for safety.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Balde. Fermin.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Lewandowski! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They get a throw in. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Lewandowski. Fermin. Had a shot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fermin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Walker gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Joao Felix. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Chukwueze. No, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. Gavi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Oh, it rattles the bar. Just off target.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Spread it left. Fermin. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rafael Leao.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, this looks sharp. Passes short and sharp. And here's Rafael Leao. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in some...
Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Rafael Leao! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rafael Leao certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Loftus-Cheek. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Joao Felix, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, played right into his path. Nice control. That's tidy. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafael Leao! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground. swallow me up.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Chukwueze. Vermin. Pedri. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Brilliantly cut out. Vermin. And Rafinha. Barcelona could counter here. Vermin. He's got away. Gavi. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chance here to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 11.
That looks a cracking ball. He's one-on-one, has a goal! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Pulisic, and he's had it nicked away. Koundé carries the ball down the right. Yamal. Koundé. And he's managed to get rid.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Balde does really well to win the ball there. Fofana. Pulisic. Reinders. He rises! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Balde. And Kubasi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's the chance to counter. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially...